So I was just playing the piano and I had this spontaneous idea to make this video about something I just encountered in my own harmonica journey, and hopefully it can also inspire you. So around 2 months ago, I was feeling a bit bored with the harmonica, and I know a lot of it is because I focus a lot on bringing beginners into this instrument and teaching songs that are suitable for beginners, which mostly means first position songs like Hallelujah, What a Wonderful World, etc. For example, Hallelujah. Obviously beautiful melody, but when you play it in first position, it's not really a challenge. And I think the most fun thing about music is to actually challenge yourself and to learn songs that are not, that you can nail them 100% every time. And other than that, I also really love playing the blues, which is a completely different thing, but still most of my love on the harmonica is for playing songs, and I was a bit bored with it. Now in the past I was playing a lot also with songs in second position, but not in this way that I will tell you right now. I was browsing on TikTok one day and then I encountered this guy's profile and I was just blown away. I started watching some videos and there was this one video that caught me. He was playing Blackbird in second position because it's a song that I actually played all the time in first position. I will just let you hear it. Let's listen to it together. He plays the guitar amazingly at the same time. Catch this riff. I don't know if you liked it, but the point is also not just about this amazing guy, an amazing player, but actually just what it did to me. I hope that you can find your sources of inspiration. But basically, I was listening to this and I was like, whoa! You can add all those beautiful licks and his tone is so perfect. His time is so perfect. You can hear that he also taps his foot in time. His guitar playing is incredible. Also, that is something that I really appreciate also as a guitar player. And just I was like, this is a new level on the harmonica that I've never heard anyone play a song melody so richly before. And it actually also all those fast licks. I can sing it because basically in the last 2 months I was a lot of the time just watching those videos, and on the computer, on Instagram, on the computer, you can slow down, at least on Chrome, you can slow down the videos to 0.5. And I was just listening very slowly to this and learning the song lick by lick as far as I could get. Some of those licks I am still not really getting close to, but wow, this was like putting so much new energies into my playing and so many new licks that suddenly I started hearing coming out of my own harmonica. And also the way he plays Isn't She Lovely, which I will show you in a moment, which I took a few licks from there. And the way when you learn licks from someone else, you see that they actually come differently. Maybe even if he will hear it, he will not. I mean, I'm sure he will be suspicious. But it's you make them your own, and that's how every musician grows. You just learn a lot from other musicians. And by the way, I have to also say a side note. Always when I find a musician that I love, whether it's an instrumentalist, a guitar player, pianist, harmonica player, obviously also singer-songwriters, people who make their original songs, I reach out. I just send a message on Instagram and I just say, thank you. I appreciate you, like you really touched me with your music. And I haven't yet got to send this message to this person who really made my last 2 months so growing and so beautiful. So this video will be this message. I will text him with this video and hopefully he will watch it. So thank you, Gregory. Another thing that I want to mention is, as you grow in your journey, something that I know for me as a guitar player, for example, there was a time in my journey where I was really into Jimi Hendrix, and I play guitar now for around 17 years, and around 10 years into the guitar, I was like, whoa, obviously I knew Jimi Hendrix before, but suddenly it clicked and I was like, I'm going down this rabbit hole. And I spent around 2 years really learning his style and playing a lot in this style. And now, honestly, to me, it doesn't really do much when I listen to his songs, but even though now I am past this stage, I still have a lot of it in my fingers. A lot of it will come when I'm creating my own original songs, and it's just there, so it's beautiful. So my point is, whether you saw what I'm showing you now with Gregory and it touched you or not, maybe, you know, it's something that in the future you will come back to and then it will click for you and then you will want to study his playing, or whoever it is. I hope to be that inspiration for as many people as possible, at least at some point in their journey. So the point is, if you're feeling a bit bored with the instrument, just roam the internet, and I think when the student is ready, the teacher arrives, you know, and you will find that person who inspires you, and then you can, even if that person doesn't create lessons, you can still learn just by listening a lot to his music, because what you listen to is also what comes out, what you listen to a lot. I truly believe in that. So let's now watch my second favorite video from Gregory, which is Isn't She Lovely? And then I will give you another last point about Jason Ricci, actually. I hope I'm pronouncing the last name right. So here it is. No, it's actually not that video. You know, and something incredible is that whatever video you open on his page, you're just like, whoa, that's just, the tone is just so good. And also I'm really bummed because I think he only made like 30 videos in his life. Most of them were around 2022, 2023, and then he just pretty much stopped uploading. Please keep uploading, man. Those licks. I had a really great conversation with a friend of mine, also a musician, not long ago, and he told me a great point, I believe, which is, you know, those people who just who play just too much and just try to show that they're virtuosos and just, you know, shredding all over the place instead of actually playing the song. You know, I don't think this is tasteful or impressive, or at least to me, this is not really touching when someone plays like that. But his point was, when someone just obviously is already a great musician and knows how to play the melody and plays tastefully and beautifully, but he also adds like those 20% of virtuosity and those fast licks or whatever it is, as long as they are actually, you know, tight and well practiced and they're just smooth. So I think this really adds up so much to the performance. Again, when it's tasteful, everybody loves, you know, virtuosos when it's done well. You know, Mark Knopfler, Jimi Hendrix, Slash, John Mayer. Again, you know, in some of his songs, he's not always showing off his crazy guitar skills, but there's a lot to learn from how to do that tastefully. Anyways, so after a few weeks of really listening a lot to Gregory Hommert, I was like, you know, I want to learn more about this guy. So I looked up interviews on YouTube, and he actually has several interviews, and the one I have watched is one with Jason Ricci. And that was actually a beautiful interview to watch, just a great conversation, two really interesting people with so much to share, and I really left it very inspired. And I actually saw that the title, you will see that the title of this interview is World's Best Harmonica Player or something like this with a question mark. Like, actually, you know, Jason Ricci, one of the biggest names in the harmonica world, he saw that and he was like, whoa, what is this guy? Where did he come from? And why doesn't he, you know, uploads more and, you know, performs more? So I was like, okay, you know, I am not the only one who saw the beauty in this playing. So anyways, this is what I have to say. Bottom line is go out and find those people that you want to study their playing, and you know, this will open up new trails for you on the harmonica or on also whatever other instruments that you're playing. And this is the most beautiful thing that you can do. Just keep learning, keep getting better, because I mean, that's what we're here for, and that makes the journey and that makes music so much more fun. Goodbye.